The curtain here. Final preparation for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. If it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, that can only mean one thing. Welcome to Cleveland, Ohio. It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and here. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sideline. GA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. We have all heard the rumors regarding Kyrie Irving's moodiness. His teammate Kevin Durant said, Kyrie is an artist. He has his way of doing things, and I support him. What?
All right, David, thank you. And some notable injuries for both teams. We take a look at the players unavailable for tonight's game.
The injury story certainly noteworthy. A lot of players in business casual tonight.
Here on the starters for Brooklyn, they got Kyrie Irving. Green is out there with Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's KD in at the free throw. And for Cleveland, Austin outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Sexton is out there with the Coral. And it's Drummond in at the 5, down low. Greg, in terms of personnel, not exactly the matchup we were expecting to see tonight.
You know, again, with all the injuries and some guys now having to step into unfamiliar roles, in some ways, that makes tonight all the more intriguing to see which guys are going to step up and deliver.
Now, here's Sexton. Yep, that one goes.
Again, more and more of these pick and rolls help Sexton settle into the pace of play.
Now Irving. The pass to Harden. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And Nance, now atop the key. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Passes it to Harden. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Isaac Okoro did not like that.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Now, here's Okoro. Here's Sexton. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3. And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. And it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Against Sexton. Got it. Good job in the low post. Sexton's got 6.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Irving, good.
Well, he's seeing everything right now. Fantastic job at pulling the trigger when he's open.
Okoro passes to Nance. Sexton deciding where to go with it. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Irving finds Jordan. And here's Harden. Lobs it up for Jordan. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Osman. Connects from three-point range.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 6 to the inside. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. against Sexton. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and the jam by Larry Nance.
This is a nice connection with Larry Nance Jr. Throw it his way. He'll take care of the rest.
Pass to Durant. Harden left side. And the jam by Harden. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
And stolen by Irving. In the corner, Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now, here's Okoro. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Nance finds Sexton. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
Pass to Irving. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Nance with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And Durant sends it back. Here's Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Kyrie went directly into contact that time, throwing his body at the defense.
The Nets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
2 shots. That's on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 9. Here's Prince. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Interesting with Taurean Prince kind of coming along at the right time as the league is searching out physical, tough wing defenders that have the capability of shooting the 3 ball, the prototypical 3-and-3 man.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nets. Now the pass to Irving. That shot no good. Nice D from Sexton. Here's Dotson. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Prince wide open. No good with the triple. Brooklyn trailing.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
Now here's Sexton. 9 points in the game so far. And that one drops.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Outside Irving. Here's Durant. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
So just a good read by KD as to where that miss was coming off.
Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Prince, the pass to Sexton. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. It's rebounded by Durant. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. He dishes it to Harris. Irving passes to KD. Down low, Harris goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Nets lead by 1.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
Sexton with it. Shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Sexton's got 14 points. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And so, both teams bring buckets as we end the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us about others setting him up a little bit more.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, playing off the ball is something that I'm comfortable doing. Like I'm able to catch and shoot. I'm able to play off, on the wings.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to trying to feed that, get out quick.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Durant. Landry Shamet is out there with Brown. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Perry in at the 5 spot. Now here's Brown. He's still scoreless. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal. Yeah, could you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Dotson. He's covered by Shamet. They get it back. And good that time. Allen's got the lead up to 4 now for Cleveland.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
The 3 from KD. Drills it from outside. KD's got 9.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Allen finds Prince. Here's Dotson. Passes it to Sexton. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, this is kind of fun. Sexton coming back and returning the favor.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I could go on and on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Now, Shamet. James Harden missing on the 3. Green taking his time here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tipped away. Oh, and here we go. Coro's got it. The fast break chance. And Sexton slams it in.
Sexton continuing to try to expand his game, and in this one looking very comfortable.
Harden draws the double. Jordan kicks to Harden. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. He's got 12.
The D is there, but not present enough. And you can't just be there. You got to disrupt and get in the face of the shooter.
Over in the corner, Osman. Another three for Cleveland.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Pass to Harden. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Sexton's shot is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Nets trailed by 5. And here is Shamet. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Hits it from three-point range. Harden's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Brooklyn. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Osman. Baseline J on the way. No good on that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
And Cedi Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Cedi, always showing up here to compete.
The pass to Okoro. And Harden comes to help. Allen outside. Here's Osman. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Osman's got 8 points.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Here's Shamet. Over in the corner, Green. Shot clock at 6. No good from Luwawu.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Bounce pass from Shamet. They get it back. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Jordan. Cleveland's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Osman, the pass to Sexton. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Timeout called, the Nets. Cavaliers with some changes. Larry Nance is checked in for Drummond. Taurean Prince comes in for Okoro. And Damian Dotson subbed in for Sexton. Harris dishes to Irving. Brown feeling it out a bit. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Brown kicks to Irving. And it's off from three-point range. Cleveland leading by 7. To the middle. Nance, no good. Brooklyn's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Durant. He's got 9. Just 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Here's Irving. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And that's now 10 points for Kyrie Irving. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, big first half, a lot of energy. What are you guys doing differently tonight?
With active hands on the defensive end, it really got us all hyped up. And, you know, it translates to the offensive end as well, too. So, you know, we're looking real good right now. We just got to put it together in the second half, too.
Transition really working well for you in the first half, Andre. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Colin Sexton having an outstanding game. He had 13 points, 9 assists, and 1 rebound. He's been a different player than he was their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. Kenny, what's your take on Cleveland so far?
Well, you can see the comfortable atmosphere that these players are playing with on the offensive end. Guys understand their roles, Ernie, and they make it look easy on the offensive floor tonight, shooting a very high percentage and not making any bad decisions.
And over to Shaq now, your take on the Nets.
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland, Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Colin Sexton is out there with Okoro. And it's Drummond in at the 5 roaming the paint. Passes to Sexton. Count the basket. Sexton's got 25 points.
When you get physical like that, I don't think Sexton minds it all that much, able to play through it.
Inside, here's Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Nance. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. And the Cavaliers lead by 5. Irving surveying the floor. Harden finds Green. Back to Harden. Shoots. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 21 points in the game.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Durant, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Here's Jordan. Now Cleveland moving it up. Okoro with the ball. Pass to Osman. And Drummond kicks to Osman. They double him with Green. Pass to Okoro. Another 3 for Cleveland. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency. Oh, An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Back to Drummond. The dish now to Sexton. 6 to shoot. Count it. Sexton's got 27 points.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Now here's Durant. 13 points in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Nance.
Yeah, the defender overreaches there. Durant recognizes it and quickly baits him into that foul.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
The Nets making a switch here. Luwawu's checked in. Free throw, good. Drummond.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Nance passes to Sexton. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. A nice shot by Okoro. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Allen's checked in for Andre Drummond. Taurean Prince comes in for Nance. And Damian Dotson subbed in for Jetty Osman.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
And not much of a surprise there. Kyrie, one of the better free throw shooters in the game and so hard to guard without fouling.
And they pick up 2. Now Harden, 21 points in the game. There's the pass to Luwawu. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Passes it to Dotson. He kicks to Okoro. Here's Allen. Again, the Cavaliers score.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
Good on the triple. Durant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he?
Timeout.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Harris is checked in for Luwawu Cabarrot. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Sexton's shot is good.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Pass to Durant. Goal in the jam by Durant.
And with KD, there's just not a spot on the floor where once he gets it, you don't feel like he's confident and comfortable to score. Tonight, inflicting some serious pain.
Now here's Prince. Jordan trying to free himself up. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
1:24 left in the third. Irving against Sexton. And KD throws it down.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Prince outside. Oh, Sexton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Irving passes to KD. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
I like to see KD when he just elongates like that, gets all the way up to the rim for an easy throwdown.
Here's Prince, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Brown. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. From outside the arc, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Sexton against Irving. Sexton with it. 33 points for him. 3 on the clock over Irving. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time he hits it.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Cavaliers lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Locked in a very close contest. This fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And so it's Cleveland with it. Setting the floor for the Nets. Harris is out there with Durant. And it's Green. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Brown in at the 2-guard spot. The shot by Sexton, no good. Nets trailed by 4. Harris drives in. KD on the wing. Unloads from 13. And he connects with the jumper. Durant's got 26.
It's just lethal. Once Kevin Durant gets into that spot, he can rise up, and it's pretty much going to go in.
To the middle. Here's Sexton. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
It's stolen by Allen. Here's Nance. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. A different look now for Cleveland. Andre Drummond's checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Jetty Osman in for Prince. And a switch here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Joe Harris. That free throw good from Nance.
Well, Larry Nance Jr. came into the league, and a lot of talk about his dunking prowess. But really, Larry Nance Jr. knows how to play the game and is building on that potential.
Now, here is Irving. Durant lays it up and banks it in. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
Here's Drummond, and Jordan sends it back.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
James Harden, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Count it. KD's got 30 points.
Well, he makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Up top, Nance, headed by Green. And Drummond throws it down.
Trying to develop his all-around game when Larry Nance Jr. moves it like this. And he sees it. He can make everybody better.
Pass to Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. That's now 32 points for KD.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
I'll take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Harden outside. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. To the wing on the left. Here's Osman, headed by Green. And that one's good. Osman. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking.
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that.
No.
Wow, he was up there, Kevin. Just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Here's Drummond. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Okoro, he's checked in for Damian Dotson. Here's Osman. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
One shot.
Free throw drops for KD.
Kind of tough to be a big wing in the LeBron James era. You're constantly compared to what it is he does, but Durant has risen to that challenge and uniquely qualified to be an elite player. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
It's tipped. Here's KD. Off the left rim and out. Cleveland leading by 8. Okoro's shot is off. Lets it go. And again, it's the Nets missing.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And KD's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. And the Nets miss again. Guys, some great passing from them.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
The open look here for Sexton. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Looking better and better from that range is Colin Sexton.
And here is Durant. Here's Harden. And just miss after miss right now. Irving against Sexton. Left side, Nance. Back to Sexton. Cleveland moving it around. Left side, Nance. 5 on the clock. And there's Sexton. That's good on the assist by Nance. Sexton's got 41.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Cleveland.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Colin Sexton.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
From deep, Harden buries it from three-point range.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
Sexton on the wing, covered by Irving. Outside, Sexton. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.